following contraption here known as a ladder. Alright? You must climb this ladder safely at all times. In order to do that, you must use how many points of contact? 3. 3 points of contact. Which means what? 2 feet, 1 hand. 2 feet, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 foot. It is not face, knees, heels. Got it? Alright. When you get to the base of the tower, you'll let the people up the tower know that you're here and you're coming up. It's easy. Hey, relief force is here, coming up. And you'll grasp both handles. For those of you who are vertically challenged, here on the sides first, then grasp the handles. You understanding? Alright. Then, using 3 points of contact, you climb into the tower. And you will immediately get away from the hole. Why? Because you will fall out on your face. Got it? Okay, once you get in the tower, you'll do a quick battle handoff with your counterparts already up here. You'll ask them what they've seen, what they've been doing, any activity, so on and so forth. You tracking? Okay. While you're up in this tower, you'll maintain a safe posture. At no time will you find yourself in this position looking at something on the ground. You understand? No more than your rib cage up against the wall. Where are my vertically challenged cadets? Yeah, come on up here, Kiss Wheel. Leave your weapon right where it's at. Alright, you'll notice that although he is vertically challenged, he can still see over the edge, right? It does not require you to stand on anything like your helmet or your assault pack. Got it? You see, correct? Go ahead and get down. You will ascend the tower and descend the tower the same way, backwards. You understand me? There will be no ladder slide. You are not in the Navy. This is not a sub. Got it? While you're in this tower, your sole responsibility is to maintain security for this camp. This is not a prisoner of war camp, so you're not looking in. You're looking out. We tracking? There will be 2 in this tower at one time. One person will face this way. The other person will face the other way. That gives you what kind of security? Well, this is my position that covers your entire section, correct? Alright. While you're up here, you may consume water. However, you will not eat. You will not sleep. You will maintain your uniform at all times. Correct? If anything happens outside the wire and you visually see it, you will report it using the salute format. Everybody knows the salute format, correct? No. Who said no? Size. Activity. Location. Alright, who are you going to report to? Higher. Who is what during your guard rotation? Sergeant of the guard. Alright. Now, if you have witnessed an act of hostility, someone is trying to shoot you or shoot somebody else, or trying to lob some kind of high-angle death into this perimeter, what are you authorized to do? You kill. In the
onto his range card. Once he's done with his left limit, he's going to look over and he's going to shoot an azimuth to his right limit. Once you get your left limit and your right limit on your cards, you're going to identify the left limit and the right limit by using a letter L and using a letter R for the right. Once you've done that, you're going to place a circle around the two letters. Alright, now that we've identified our left limit and our right limit, we're going to take a look out into our area, out into the range that we're going to be operating with, and we're going to identify how far out our engagement area is going to be. In this case, you have a pretty thick vegetation of wood line. It's about 4 to 500, no more than 500 meters out. So right now, what the lieutenant's going to demonstrate is he's going to go ahead and draw in that area of where the wood line is going to start. Who can tell me what dead space is? What do you got back there in the rear?
It's space that is, of course, there, but it does not give you direct observation.
That's right. And with that, how could that be used against you?
It's going to be used as concealment or cover for enemy approaching.
That's correct. So what the LT has done here is he's already designated the areas from his left limit to his right limit, an area that's going to be considered dead space. In your tax op, it does not have dead space written in this area, but it is one thing to choose. One technique to choose. Everybody here is going to use what's based out of your tax op. If you look at the second page, or you have one page with the range card already filled out, it has a lot going on. You have intersections, there's a lot of scribbly lines you might not identify, but you can see where the dead space is already drawn in, and they've got it hashed out. So an area that you're not going to be able to visually see where the enemy could potentially be hiding from you. Once you've identified the dead space, we're going to move on to the next step. Now that we have our dead space, we're going to go ahead and identify what type of weapon system we're going to be using. So who can tell me what the symbol for the M16 is? Anybody? Give it a shot.
Fly running straight up with the arrow at the top.
And Lieutenant Rout, go ahead and put this symbol on our card, please. Alright, now that we have our left limit, our right limit, we identified our dead space, and we also have identified what weapon system we're going to be using. Now we're going to try to figure out what we could potentially use in our area that we can use as a target reference point. Who can give me an example of a target reference point? A tree. Okay. Why is a tree a bad idea? Alright, so if I said there is a bad guy behind target reference point number 1, and I've got that identified as a tree, is somebody quickly going to be able to engage that target? Alright, they're probably not going to know what tree it is, but if the tree was what, could you use it? Give me an example of what that tree could, what could make that tree special that we could use as a target reference point? If it's charred, if it's the only charred tree out there, what else? Yes, you can use that also. Something that's going to stand out, where there's no doubt that is going to be used as a target reference point. What else can we use besides trees? An intersection off of a road, absolutely. What do you got?
Man-made structures.
Man-made structures can be used. Anything else? Roads. These are all great examples of target reference points. You can burn out cars, houses, anything that's going to be within your area. It's going to be within your range that you're going to be able to get a distance and direction, and there's no question to what object is being used as a reference point. In this case here, in front of the tower, there's really there's nothing that really stands out that you can use as a target reference point, other than this small clump of trees right here, but that's pretty close to your fighting position. Alright, so next, we're going to go ahead and have the Lieutenant Rout here. He's going to give us just an example of 2 separate reference points. So let's use a house, and let's use a blown up car. Alright, so we'll use those as examples. Now, when we're identifying our target reference points, we also want to know the distance and direction of those points. How we're going to calculate our distance is we're going to find out what is the maximum engagement area that we're actually going to be able to engage with our weapon systems. Once we've calculated that distance, let's say 500 meters, divide that number by the And in a minute, we're going to fill that information into the bottom of the card. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to identify the position identification. Who can tell me what the 3 position identifications are? I'll give you a hint. Number 1 is primary. Say a little bit louder. What is that? College word. All right. Primary, secondary, and what's the third? Somebody give me the third. Supplementary. All right. Today we're going to be working with our primary fighting position. So the lieutenant's going to write primary into that block. The block just to the right of that is going to be for your date. You're going to use a date-time group. Once you've completed the date-time group, you're going to go down. You're going to, on the left-hand side, you're going to put in what is the weapon system that you're using, which is what? M16A2. So we're going to need the information for the weapon system, sir. And you've already determined what the distance is between each one of the circles on your range card. All right. That'll be going right in the. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify now. We're going to plug in what we've seen, and now we're going to actually put in digits and numbers down at the bottom. Give a more detailed description of the different things that are in our range. First one is always going to be your left limit. All right. So your left limit, the LT is going to write down number 1. Left limit is going to put his azimuth with his compass that he has up in the tower, 250 degrees. At this point, we're not going to use elevation, and we're going to use range. The range that he's going to put on that card is not the maximum effective range of the weapon system. It is the range from the point that he's from the firing position to as far as he can visually see, out to that dead space. That's going to be the range that he's going to put into that block. It is not the maximum engagement range of the weapon system. The second one, we're going to go down. Actually, let me back up. What type of ammo are we going to be using? 5.56. So now he's going to write that information onto his card. And for description, we're going to put what's the description? Description for number 1. Description is going to be left limit. All right. Number 2, you're going to write down the information for your right limit. Using your compass, go ahead and get your azimuth. Write down the direction. Write down the range.
This is 6th Regiment,
Now,
Alpha Company, 1st Platoon,
if I had
and
my
6th
left
Regiment,
limit
Bravo
runs through a
Company,
wood line
2nd
at
Platoon.
500 meters,
We have to be very quiet
but
so
off
the
to my
cadets
right
can
hand
hear
limit
their
is
training.
black
We will answer
vegetation.
your questions as soon as we
What
can.
am I going to use for my maximum engagement line? What is going to be the range that I'm going to use? The weapon's effective range. All right. So your maximum engagement line is going to continue out as far as the maximum engagement range for your weapon system. In this case here, you're not going to have that problem. But just understand how that line can shift out. You don't want to put information on this card that you don't have the capability to engage. All right, number 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep on going down the list. The more target reference points, the better. So what he's going to do now is he's going to go and he'll mark his number 3 target reference point, shoot an azimuth.
This is not all of 6th Regiment. This is only Alpha 1 and Bravo 2. The rest of 6th Regiment is at other training stations at the moment.
And then he's going to give a description of that target reference point. So in this case, we'll say a burnt out car. Okay? Once he's plugged in all that information on everything that he can visually see, he's given all the information for the ranges, for the targets that he can engage at the different ranges. Then he's going to go down and in your attack stop, it shows that you're going to create a second copy. You guys will wait for further guidance from your lead chain of command on the SOP that they're going to establish for your tower operations and how they want those cards submitted. At this point, are there any other questions on filling out a range card?
We may move on to a different station. It depends how training goes at this exercise.
Who knows what a T&E is?
But we will be out here until 2:30, so stay tuned.
It's
towers, if you know the distance and direction to different objects, using a T&E, you can also do drills. You can do drills with the T&E, so that way you can practice raising and lowering your elevation, so that way you can quickly acquire the different target reference points. On this here, why would it be important for us to know? The question was, why is it important to know what the azimuths are to our targets? Who can answer that question? You need to know your left and right limit. That's one reason why we need to know. What do you got in the back?
Uniform.
What do you got in the back? Okay. Anybody else? Call for fire. This is the direction. Okay. What do you got? Intersecting fields of fire. You're going to work with that a little bit more when you're doing your sector sketches. That's where you're, as a platoon leader, you guys are going to be tying different platoons into each other, so you want to make sure you have interlocking sectors of fire. This class is not going to be like going into the sector sketches. If you were going to come up into the tower and there was no visibility, why would it be important to have azimuth on your range card? That's right. So right now, if I was going to take any cadet out of this formation and put you up in the tower, and you grab that range card, you would look down and you would say, hey, there's this and this azimuth. And you would be able to determine that physically by using your compass to find out, okay, yeah, that's right, 270 degrees, there's this object, right, to orient yourself to what's in front of you in your little battle space.
The rest of the regiment that is not here is at different training stations similar to this one, with a different purpose. We all rotate through.
They already have the battle drills in place to react to it. You have a TRF force, you have a complete chain of command, so you already know what to do. Yes. There are 5 towers in this camp. Correct. Next.
Just tried turning up the volume and hopefully you guys can hear a little better, but it is windy out here today and covering along large areas, so we're doing what we can out here for you guys.
Sergeant Guard is the person in charge of all guard operations. They're the one that's control point for leadership. Each guard tower, each ECP, they have shoulders at it. There'll be one person in charge of each one, but there's also a sergeant guard who's the overall charge of all the guard operations. First platoon! Alright. Move down. Falling!
So this was Alpha 1 and Bravo 2. Now they're heading on to their next station. And the group right in front of us is Alpha 1.
Where you at, squad leader? Are you up?
So what you just saw was a group going through a station about training in the tower and what they need to do when they are assigned to the tower.
Alright. All needs water. Alright. Watch out there. Water in your hands for next visual. Oh! Two, that's it. Jump! Alright, face! Forward. Up. Left. Left. Up. That's it. Jump. The gate. Two, that's it. Jump. Right, face. Forward. One.
So this is Bravo Company 2nd Platoon moving out right now.
Out step. One. You guys sitting here, we're going to the gate.
Okay, so what the cadets are doing out here at TTB is they will be here, staying out here and living out here for a few days. And today is their first day out here, and they are going through different stations and having some training about how
You guys CNN reporters?
to run the operation out here. And they are going to STICS, which is squad situational training, and patrolling in the next couple of days. And they're also taking courses on what they will need to do when they are in the field. You can see they're living out in some tents out here. Hello, I'm live with all your friends and family right now if you guys want to say hi.
You look like you're spying.
I do look like I'm spying, but I'm not. I'm spying for your friends and family.
First squad, second squad. Live stream.
Live.
We're almost home.
Guys, come on, lad.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Hey, hey. We're live with your friends and family. They're watching right now. Live. It's live.
What are we streaming?
YouTube, Ustream, on Facebook. So what platoon is this? Alpha? 4th platoon right here?
6th Regiment, Alpha Company, 4th Platoon.
How's training going out here for you guys?
It's training.
Awesome. It's training? Yeah.
All in. Right. Face. Forward. Forward. Mark. Left. 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 Right. 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 Left.
Okay, so let's go see if we can find some more cadets out here. So you can see they're still in very good spirits. Hi everyone.
How's it going?
We're live with your friends and family. Anybody want to say hi? Shout outs?
I want to say hi to my girlfriend in Texas.
That'll make your day. Oh. How is it with both of you being out here? Anybody else want to say hi to someone?
How you doing?
Good.
Marshall, Georgia, represent.
So what are you guys doing out at the TTB today?
Right now we're doing TTB operations, learning how to do vehicle searches, tower guard operations, and basically just keeping us safe while we're here at night.
There you
It's
go.
kind of our rest day.
Yeah.
We're in the 6 lanes tomorrow. Then we'll be 12-hour days for the next 4 days.
And then you guys get another break before patrolling, right?
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Another 2, then we're done.
And then you're done. There you go.
Ready to go back home.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you want when you get back home? Keeping in mind that you are live.
We'll see my family.
There
my
you
friends.
Sleep.
Sleep? Sleep would be good. Okay, well, thank you guys very much.
Alright, big, juicy steak.
Aha. That's a good
I'm
one.
gonna be a visual. Say hi to mom. Hi, mom.
Oh, nice. Now you guys can see how big the TTB is over here. We're walking down to the other side now. And we were just with this group, so we will just quickly by them and go find another group for you. So this is Bravo, 2nd Platoon. Shoutouts? Shoutouts? Let's go see what this group is up to over here. So today is a lot of sitting around for these cadets. It's probably one of the few days that they actually get to sit. They have classes for most of the day today. Like the cadet we just talked to said, to keep them safe and know how to run operations here so that tonight, when it gets dark, nothing happens to them. And tomorrow they head out to STIX, which stands for Squad Situational Training Exercises. Then after that, they head to patrolling. And then shortly after that, they graduate and they'll be home. After STIX and patrolling, the last major event for them is the water confidence course, which some cadets actually think is really fun. And I apologize for the wind. It is very, very windy here today. But it is also 80 degrees, and then probably the best day we've had so far here during LDAC. So now we are with Bravo Company, 1st Platoon. And Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon.
Got any aviation down here? Net services?
So right now they're talking about what bridge they want to go into during some of their downtime here. Cadet, can you tell me what you guys are doing at this station?
Learning about the backslash system, identification system.
We are live right now.
Oh.
With all your friends and family back home.
Oh, wow.
On the spot. Uh-huh. So are they taking pictures? Is that what they're doing?
No, it takes like a picture of either an eye, your face, fingerprints, and you can use any of those to identify the person. The image database from end up with a high value target, someone who's just questionable conduct, or if they're okay, they come to the so on and so forth.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Cadet.
Yeah, try it with the backup. This thing is a trick. Oh yeah, that's way better. A lot better. Affairs. Cool. Not a good idea. Yeah.
Anybody over here want to say hi to home?
Hi. Let's go really bad.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
What? You know it's all worth it in the end.
So worth it. Yeah, Mom's in the home.
You want to say hi? We are live with your friends and family right now online. Okay, so let's go see if we can find another group. The ground is very uneven here, so I apologize for the video being so bumpy today. We're gonna head back to the tower now with the new group. It'll be just a moment before we get there. So this is Alpha Company 4th and 5th platoons.
He's taken the L and the R and he's put a circle around both of the letters to identify. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of paint a picture. Let's see what's going on out there. Who can give me an example and tell me what dead space is? What do you got? That's correct. Get better than that? Can't follow the killer. Alright, so the dead space, basically something that the enemy could use against you, something that you cannot engage through. That was a good example. So the LT is going to go ahead. You guys have a really good example in your tax ops, but we're going to go through here and just basically show you the basics and give you a refresher on your range card. So the LT's gone through. He's standing up in the tower. He looks out. He's like, I'm surrounded by woods. So he fills out to the best that he can. He draws a picture to demonstrate where the dead space is going to be located. Now, also within his area, he's going to identify any type of a target reference point so that he can also draw this into his range card. Somebody give me one example of a target reference point. What do you got? An intersection. Somebody give me another one. Somebody else. Go ahead. Definable terrain features. Give me one more. Over on this side. You right there. Sound off. A big truck or a big tree? A big rock or a big tree? All right. Hey, what do you got in the back? A what? A structure, definitely. A house, a car, something that's going to stand out. Something that you can. There's no question in your mind that that's the target reference point he's talking about. It could be man-made, or it could be a house. It could be a portage on. It could be anything that's in your area that you want to use as a target reference point. So with this, what we're going to do is we're also going to take your compass and you're going to shoot an azimuth because we want to know where it's at. We want to know what the azimuth is to that target reference point. Once we have that information into our range card, we're going to put down what type of weapon system we're going to be using. Does anybody out here know what the symbol is for the M16? Does anybody know what it is? What do you got? Sound off.
It's an arrow.
All right, so LT, go ahead and draw the arrow. All right, once we've identified using a symbol what the weapon system is that we're going to be using, now we continue on with our range card. Once you've determined the distance from your maximum engagement line, so right now you're surrounded by woods. You're only able to engage out to, what's the maximum engagement range of your weapon system? Cadet Whitney. All right, you need to understand the capabilities of your weapon system. When you're setting up your range card, it's not going to do me much good to know what's 1,500 meters out if I'm only using a weapon system that can only reach out a couple hundred. You understand? What do you got?
Attack stop is 540 meters for a point target.
Okay, you guys use the tax off as a Bible. All right. This right here. So once we've identified what the range is going to be what our maximum engagement line is going to be, we're going to calculate what the distance is between each one of our circles. So it's easy for us to determine how far we're out. All right. So system. Go ahead and write in what you calculated. Each circle is going to represent. In this case, we'll use 100 meters per line. All right, so now we're going to go down. The first number one block is always going to be your left limit. All right, so number one, you're going to write down the azimuth that you wrote down previously. You're not going to worry about elevation at this time. You're going to write the range. You're not going to write the range, the maximum effective range of your weapon system. The range that you're going to put here is going to be the azimuth that you shoot to your left limit. That's going to be the range that you're going to put as to where that point is. Where his from his position to that dead space, that's going to be the range that he's going to put over here in his information blocks. All right. So ammunition. What type of ammunition are we using out here at LDAC? 5.56 blanks. And last, we're going to describe what it is. Number one is our left limit. So he writes that down into his description box. All right, second one down. You're going to go ahead and do your right limit. Number two. Same as the first. Write down your distance. Write down your direction. You're not concerned with elevation. Write the range to your right limit. You're still using the same ammunition, 5.56 blank. And your description is going to be right limit. And you're going to continue this, working your way, and your tack stop, they've got it going from left to right, from farthest out to closest in. So you guys, I want everybody to practice that same technique. So, and as we were going to go on, number three, we would mark our third target reference point. Write down your direction. You're going to be using the same ammunition. Make sure you have the range. You already have the distance between your circles, so it'll be easy for you to calculate. And once that is all complete, you're going to go down in your tax ops. It shows down there that you're supposed to make a second copy. That's going to be left up to the chain of command, whether how they want to enforce the second copy and who's going to be receiving that. So more to follow on the secondary copies once you're up in the guard tower. At this point, are there any questions on range cards? Good. You have different fighting positions. When you do your range card, you can have a primary position. If you got a secondary position, it could be a position that you were going to fall back to. All right, but you might have a different weapon system. This is not going to be the only weapon system. This is going to be your primary weapon system that you're going to use in range cards. There's different symbols for different weapons that you can use. Any other questions? If there's no other questions, that is all I have. Sergeant Riley? What do you have? That's going to be put out when they come up with their standard operating procedures. Right now, you all need to be ready to come up to the tower for guard and be able to read and do your own range card. All right? So, and that's the way that it should be. So, but just wait for more guidance on that. Any other questions? Sergeant Riley?
My question for y'all. Why is the range card important? Does what? It's something. What? Jump.
In case something was to happen to you, somebody could take over your position, look at the range card, and pick up the fight right where you're at.
Why do we make a second copy of a range card? Sector sketch. So that's right. That's so your PL, CO, who's ever behind you, can take all your range cards and build their what? Sketch. All right. A quick question that'll challenge your brain. Direction and deflection block. Direction is what? It's what? Degrees. What is deflection measured in? Who said it? I heard it. Mills. Good job. Any questions on tower ops? Don't fall out. That's all I'm telling you. Quick way to be recycled. 13th Reg, you go home. All right, on your feet. Take charge. Forward. Come on, guys. Let's go. Right. Hey. March. March.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Hey, hey, Captain Jack. Meet me down by the railroad track. Meet me down by the railroad track. With that rifle in your
So a lot of times when cadets are marching around here, they do different cadences. This is one that you just heard right now. Steph, go see what they're doing. Go see what they're doing in there. They're just waiting. So now we'll see what group we can find for you guys. It just got really windy, so I'm going to go into this tent right here in a second. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we're streaming live.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So I'm going to find another group for you guys. Hello, Cadet. We are live with your friends and family right now. You want to say hi?
They're probably not watching.
Oh, well, you can tell them to watch later.
I will. What time? I can't tell them to do that.
Well, you know, they can see it eventually. You want to say hi to someone?
Hey, Ma. Hey, Brianna. And everybody. Nobody's probably watching.
Aw.
Hey, guys. You want to be live?
Yeah, you guys want to be live?
Say hi.
No? You want to be live? Say hi to someone?
You signed the paper that said I wanted to be live on camera.
Anybody want to say hi? Tell us how LDAC's going so far?
LDAC's going great.
There you go. Perfect answer.
Say hi to your friends and family.
On the news now?
Okay.
Well, they're watching you right now, so I don't know. It depends what you do today. She probably is.
Hi, Mom.
We're live right now. Want to say hi to someone?
Hello, Cadet Gabriel Cologne.
Okay, a little closer.
A little shout out to Megan. I want to say hey, my parents. It's amazing. I love you guys.
Hello, my name's Aaron Castro. I go to VMI from Laverne, California. Hope everyone's doing great. Miss you, Grandma, Mom, Ashley.
Solomon Cook. I just want to say hi to everybody at U of H and to my family and my Toronto Water Pool. It's my battle buddy over here.
Shout out to my fiance, Cassandra. Love you.
Thanks, guys. So let's join up with this group right here again. It seems like a lively bunch. So what platoon is this?
This is 5th Platoon. It's 6th Regiment, 5th Platoon, Bravo Company.
Thank you. How's it going out here?
It's great. We're doing some TTB ops right now. How's everybody doing? We're 2 weeks away from leaving. We're out of here.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Oh, what color attention to my head?
You wanna hear our motto?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, listen up. Platoon, attention! 14! Ready?
Nice.
14, that's how many days left we have.
Clever,
Let's go.
clever.
We got training to do.
Hey, yo, I'm on the computer. Special. Riley, give me, make sure I'm up. I'm up. Throw us up. Throw us third.
Force up.
So Portland, Detroit. Force up. Third. This training never go. 14 days go.
He's busy.
Hey, I said I'm up.
Okay, so we're gonna go find another group. As you can tell, it's a long 29 days out here. They're ready to go come home. They missed all of you guys very, very much. We're gonna try and get to as many platoons as we can. It all just depends on where they are at right now and whether or not we can find them. But we know how much you guys want to see them, so we'll try and see who we can find here. And the platoon we just left has decided to start singing the Star Wars theme. Not quite sure why. It looks like they're having a good time. Sorry about that, the ground is a little uneven over here. So we've already seen that group. So we'll see who else we can find. Part of the problem with getting around to these different platoons is that some of them, well, they're all in very different locations, and some of them are outside of the gates right now. So it looks like we have Alpha 5 and Bravo 2 over here, who are just starting their training. So let's listen in on this exercise, give you guys a clue of what they're going through today.
Delta Echo. Hi. Yes. Hi. All right, password now. Pay attention. It's kind of long. Hotel, India.
Okay, so I just spotted Alpha 3 over here. Looks like they're just coming out of their mess hall.
I'll take you to a screen that says select. This is where you choose what you want to select. You can select just the index.
Okay, we spotted another group over here. I just got done with lunch, so we'll go see which group this is. It looks like it is Bravo 3, which I do not believe we have seen yet today. Hello, you guys are live right now on the internet. All your friends and family are watching. I hear you guys have 14 more days. It's the motto for one of your other platoons here. 14 days is their motto. Yep. Yes, of course.
Hey, can we give the motto?
Hey, we're doing the motto.
Platoon motto. Rifle pride.
No, you can't check your Facebook.
Mom, get me out of here.
Y'all sound model out.
Attention!
Chicken down and the waffle fry. For free.
Alright, the next thing you're gonna sound off with is tick tick boom thumb. So y'all remember that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it a couple times. Let's go.
Original.
Alright? Platoon! Attention! Tick tick!
Boom, that platoon.
Tick tick!
Boom, that platoon.
Tick tick!
Boom, that platoon.
Very nice, you guys. Very nice.
Oh, Eddie!
Hey.
Oh. Since the class is supposed to be going to next school, I'm assuming that we have 2 more classes that we have to do. We have to do high, and we have to do range cars. So, yeah, range cars. So I have to find out where that's at. So what I'm going to do right now is, yeah. You want me to go recon or to see what the other people
I'll go right now if you guys want to.
You going to go me to Yeah,
This is the same thing that happens all the
going
time.
down to the water buffalo.
This is all we do.
Platoon!
One person says two sandwich and waffle fries. We all say
Hey, I'm a cadet kid from Georgetown. Love and life.
Go Hoyas.
Platoon! Attention!
I said ho.
Right, hey! We're going down to the water buffalo.
free.
Right! Right!
So now this group is heading out to get some more water. It's very hot here today, so water is definitely necessary. They always have water around for the cadets, and they have packs where you can carry them. You can see some of the cadets have them in their packs on their back. Now we're going to head over with Alpha 3 and see what they're up to. Looks like they have a little bit of downtime. We are live right now. If you're friends and family, if you want to say hi. Oh, come on now. Friends and family back home. We're live right now. Hey now, cadets, we're live. They can hear you. You're on Ustream, Facebook, everywhere. Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube, Facebook, Ustream, recorded. You can.
Oh, that is awesome. I totally want to see myself on Facebook in my platoon leader position. Yeah.
There you go.
Two, quack a raccoon.
John, Casper, this is
Hey, Eddie's right now.
money in the back of the bed of the truck. He's driving in the village.
I don't know if you guys heard that, cadet, but Atropia is the fake place where they're at right now, where they're stationed.
Call you love, bro. Call you love.
There you go.
Can I give a shout out? Or would that
Yeah, you can. You can give a shout out. We're all about shout outs over here.
I was going to say, Mama, I love you. And I'm kidding.
Oh, see, now your mom's going to be upset when she sees that.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to be cheesy.
So just kidding, Mom.
Just kidding, Mom. I love you. Let's go shout out. To my wife, Jessica, I love you. Hey, I'm just before you talk. Yeah, dude. And my daughter, Madeline. I love you, too. Can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks.
Aw, very nice. Anybody else? Shout outs? Say hi to home? No? It's live on Facebook, Ustream, YouTube. It's recorded. You guys can all watch it when you get home.
Send us pokey bait. More pokey bait.
Big Chambers, I got 2 more weeks left. I'm handicap commissionee. I'll be commissioned after this camp, 2nd lieutenant. Thank God. Can't wait.
Thank you.
Where does this go to?
Ustream, YouTube, Facebook. It's all online. Okay, so we're going to go see if we can find a couple other groups for you guys. Looks like some are just coming back through the gate. We'll be live for a few more minutes. Yes, we did show Alpha 4 earlier. You can find them again if you watch the broadcast again. It's recorded. It'll be right here on Ustream. Put it on YouTube later today, and I believe we'll put it on our WordPress site as well. We will also be broadcasting live from the graduation and commissioning ceremonies, so be sure to watch that. Tell your cadets to come say hi to us. They can give you shout-outs if you can't attend the ceremony. So it looks like Bravo 4 is over here. I don't believe we have seen them today.
Don't come too close to that. I haven't checked my Facebook in weeks.
We are live with your friends and family right now. Say hello.
Hey, Mom. Hello. Hey. This sucks.
Oh. 2 more weeks, cadets. 2 more weeks. No, you can't. Check your Facebook. You can't see anything.
I haven't showered in 5 days.
I think I'll stay over here then. There you go. Ooh, there's a car. We're going to move out of the way. I believe one of you guys was asking for Alpha 4. This is them over here again. Hello.
First shower in 6 days.
Ooh, so these guys get a shower and they seem very excited about their shower. It's airing right now. We're live.
Do you put up on the page like 6th Regiment Alpha Company or something like that?
We're going to label it as 6th Regiment, so you guys can all. Yep, recording everything.
Nice.
Yep. You guys can all watch it when you get home. Yeah, they can see it now. It's live and recorded, so. Yes, you can. YouTube, WordPress, wordforge.wordpress.com, Facebook. Nope, this is all live. Sure.
Hi, Rebecca.
Aw, there you go. See, even Cadre out here want to see their family.
So you know what time
Hey, Mom. Hey, Anna and Becky and Kathy, Mom.
Hey, Fanville. I'll be home in 2 weeks.
There you go.
It's cold. I'm gonna go home soon.
Oh, 2 more weeks, Cadet. You're almost there.
Hopefully I get off with this cold.
Oh.
You got flat second half. Hey, Mom.
My parents aren't watching. My parents probably hate you already. They're all
Yeah, this is what we do. We stand around.
Okay, so now we're going to sign off. Oh, not yet.
Reporting live from Metropia. I'm here, Cadet Richards, at the TTB. Alright? I look like an idiot. Alright? There is a crazy Etropian right here. It's hot. I smell. I want to go home.
They won't let
13
us
days
shower.
and counting.
Oh, you'll get to shower. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, if any of our regimental leadership sees this, give me a knee. Thank you. That's all.
There you go. You'll get to
I haven't
shower.
showered in 49 days.
So do you guys want baby wipes? A lot of your friends and family have been asking if you guys want baby wipes. Baby wipes? Baby wipes? Yep.
Baby wipes. Sand water with shower.
Baby wipes and candy.
Candy. Candy for the sticks, man.
Oh, yes.
Say hi to your parents.
Okay, so we're going to sign off now. Thank you everyone for joining us. There's the inside look at TTB Life. We will be live again tomorrow, and you can find our complete broadcast schedule at warriorforge.wordpress.com. Have a good day, everyone.